forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
My name is Zach. I go to Barbara Morgan STEM Academy, and my question is, how do hurricanes form?
Zachary, great question from Barbara Morgan STEM Academy. We're giving those questions throughout the rest of this week here. How do hurricanes form? Well, it is still hurricane season in October. We still have them, certainly. Many times, hurricanes will form off the coast of Africa. As you see here, here's the United States. Our weather generally goes from west to east. The westerlies are in the mid-latitudes. But when you get close to the equator, which is down here, just north of the equator, everything's going from east to west. And so there's generally a high pressure right here, which has wind going around clockwise. So there's the east to west, and here's the west to east. That's how weather generally flows. Hurricanes can't form at the equator. The reason for that is, and this is the technical part, the Coriolis force is equal to 0. And the Coriolis force is what makes things spin. There has to be some spin, and so hurricanes can't form at the equator, even though it's warm and there's lots of thunderstorms. But when thunderstorms come off the coast of Africa, there's a little spin in the atmosphere because of that earth spinning. That's that Coriolis force. Gets things in motion. Then the thunderstorms produce heat, what we call latent heat released, causes more heat and more energy to form, and then that hurricane will tend to form and move from east to west, and then could hit the United States. If it curves to the north, it'll tend to curve to the north and then to the north and to the east. And so that's generally what's happening. There's that Atlantic ridge we talk about. You also have to have water temperatures at least 80 degrees, and we certainly have that in the Caribbean and points to the east in general. This year we did not have a lot of hurricanes because there was too much wind blowing in the upper atmosphere, kind of shearing things apart. So great question from Zachary from Barbara Morgan STEM Academy. We'll have more questions from there. Another one coming up in my special weather segment in just a few minutes. Current